Today, we're diving into 10 must-have barter items when money is worthless. In times of crisis, these items will be your lifeline. It's not about money, but tangible, useful things. This is about smart preparation and thriving. Let's explore these 10 categories. Right then, let's get into it. Right, first up, and it's a serious one, ammunition and firearms. In a world turned upside down, personal security becomes paramount. Protecting yourselves and your home can be the difference between making it through and becoming a target. It's about having a credible deterrent. Firearms can also be essential for procuring food. Hunting could become a vital source of protein, but a firearm is useless without ammunition. Once it's spent, it's incredibly difficult to replace. This makes ammunition a valuable barter item. People will quickly realize its worth. Those who have it will be in a strong negotiating position. The ability to defend oneself or hunt is fundamental, and ammunition is key. Common calibers are your best bet. Think 9mm for handguns, .22 LR for small game, and 12-gauge shotgun shells for defense and hunting larger game. The barter tip here is straightforward but powerful. Ammunition can be traded for almost anything. However, with firearms and ammunition comes immense responsibility. Proper training in safe handling, marksmanship, and maintenance is non-negotiable. Understand the laws in your area now and get proficient. Next on our list are medications and first aid supplies. Accidents happen and illnesses strike. In a crisis, these can escalate quickly. The luxury of a fully stocked pharmacy could be a distant memory. A comprehensive medical kit and knowledge to use it are essential. Access to professional health care could become severely limited. Even a minor infection could become a serious threat. Proper cleaning and bandaging are crucial. Stock up on antibiotics, painkillers, antiseptics, bandages, and tools. An antibiotic pill could be worth a week's food in a crisis. Building a comprehensive kit takes time and research. Pay attention to expiration dates and rotate your stock. Get training. Basic first aid and CPR courses are a minimum. Knowledge is power, the power to heal and trade. All right, let's talk about the absolute essence of life: water. You can survive weeks without food, but only a few days without water. In any crisis, especially one that disrupts municipal supplies, clean drinkable water will become scarce incredibly quickly. Contaminated water is a silent killer. This makes water purification tools not just useful, but life-sustaining. So, what are your best bets for ensuring a safe water supply? Portable water filters, water purification tablets, and household bleach. It's wise to have multiple methods of water purification available. The barter tip here is not just about trading the tools themselves, but also the knowledge. If you know how to purify water using various methods, you can teach others. Ultimately, securing a reliable source of clean water is a top priority. Store water now if you can in food-grade containers. Invest in them, learn how to use them, and they could save your life and be a powerful bartering asset. Now let's tackle another cornerstone of survival food. When a crisis hits, one of the first things to break down is the complex food supply chain we all rely on. Supermarket shelves can empty in hours, not days. That's why having a substantial store of non-perishable food isn't just a good idea, it's an absolute necessity. This is your fuel, your energy, your ability to keep going when everything else stops. People need to eat, every single day. What kind of foods should you be stockpiling? Think long shelf life and good nutritional value. Canned goods, rice, dried beans, oats, and MREs are excellent choices. Beyond the basics, consider comfort items and crucial supplements like salt, sugar, coffee, and cooking oil. The barter tip for food is an ancient one. Salt was literally used as currency in Roman times. Proper storage is critical to ensure your food stockpile remains edible and safe. Keep items in a cool, dark, dry place, protected from pests. Use airtight containers for bulk goods like rice and beans. Building up this supply takes time and consistent effort, but it's an investment in your future well-being that you simply can't afford to neglect. Right, let's talk about power, not political power, but the kind that keeps things running, fuel. In our modern world, we are incredibly reliant on various types of fuel for almost everything. When the regular supply lines for these fuels are cut, things can get very difficult, very fast. Having a store of essential fuels is crucial for maintaining a semblance of normality and capability. So, what are the best bets for fuel storage? Stabilized gasoline, propane, and kerosene. Different fuels have different applications, and it's wise to consider what your specific needs will be. The barter tip for fuel is to store it safely and, if possible, in smaller, manageable containers for easier trade. Safety is paramount when storing fuels. Gasoline is highly flammable and should be stored in approved containers, away from ignition sources and living areas. Propane tanks also have specific storage guidelines. Consider alternative energy sources too, like solar generators or wood gasifiers. Having that power source can make a huge difference. When the sun goes down in a world without electricity, the darkness can be absolute. Power grids are often one of the first casualties in any major societal disruption. That's why reliable lighting sources are not just a convenience, they are a fundamental tool for safety, security, and morale. So, what are the best bets for lighting? LED flashlights, solar lanterns, and headlamps. Consider the longevity and sustainability of your lighting solutions. The barter tip here is that rechargeable options, especially those with solar charging capabilities, are prime. Think about different types of lighting for different needs. Maintain your equipment. Check batteries regularly. Keep solar panels clean. Investing in good, reliable lighting is investing in your ability to function and stay safe after dark. Light is a universal need when the power is out. This next category might not seem as immediately dramatic as firearms or food, but trust me, hygiene and sanitation supplies become incredibly precious when normal services break down. Basic cleanliness isn't a luxury. It's a frontline defense against illness, and maintaining it can be a serious challenge. So what are the best bets for your hygiene stockpile? Soap, toothpaste, toilet paper, feminine hygiene products, disinfectant wipes, and hand sanitizer. The barter tip here is that feminine hygiene products and baby supplies are often desperately sought after and therefore highly valued in trade. Beyond just stockpiling, think about sustainable hygiene. Learn how to make basic soap if you can. Understand how to dispose of waste safely if sanitation systems are down. Maintaining hygiene is a continuous effort, and having the supplies on hand is the first crucial step to staying healthy when the world around you isn't. These items represent health and comfort, and people will pay a premium for them. Right, let's talk about tools. In any survival situation, a good quality tool is an extension of your own capability. From preparing food and shelter to self-defense, making repairs, or processing firewood, the right tool can make all the difference. So, what are the best bets in this category? A high-quality Swiss Army knife, a solid fixed blade knife, and a reliable multi-tool. Don't forget an axe or hatchet for processing wood, and perhaps a small folding saw. The barter tip is simple. Sharp, well-maintained tools are always in demand. Someone who has lost or broken their knife, or who never had a good one to begin with, will gladly trade for a quality blade or a functional multi-tool. Consider the specific tasks you might face. A knife is a powerful tool, but it demands respect. These tools, combined with your skill, will be invaluable assets in any situation where self-reliance is key. Now, this next one isn't something you can hold in your hand in the same way as a knife or a can of food, but it's arguably one of the most valuable assets you can possess. Skills and knowledge, often found in books and instructional materials. In a world where the internet might be down and experts are scarce, practical know-how becomes a currency all its own. What you know can be just as important, if not more so, than what you have. Physical goods can be lost, stolen, or consumed, but skills once learned and practiced stay with you. So, what kind of books and instructional materials should you prioritize? Think practical. Books on emergency medicine, local edible and medicinal plants, farming, basic mechanics, knot tying, shelter building, and food preservation. The barter tip here is incredibly powerful. Offer to teach your skills in exchange for goods or services. Don't just accumulate books, actively learn and practice the skills they teach. A book on gardening is useless if you've never put a seed in the ground. Start now. Take courses. Practice in your backyard. Volunteer. Knowledge truly is power, especially when the chips are down. Last but certainly not least on our list is clothing and blankets, especially durable and seasonal items. The weather doesn't take a break just because there's a crisis. Protecting your body from environmental extremes is fundamental to survival, and the right clothing is your first line of defense. So what are the best bets to have on hand? Sturdy work boots, thermal underwear, durable pants and shirts, good quality rain gear, warm socks, hats, gloves, and wool blankets. The barter tip for clothing and blankets is that high-quality, durable items will trade best. A pair of new, sturdy work boots in a common size or a thick wool blanket will be highly sought after by someone whose own gear has worn out or is inadequate. Consider the long term. Learn basic sewing and repair skills to extend the life of your clothing. Store your clothing and blankets properly to protect them from moths, mildew, and rodents. Having the right clothing not only keeps you safe and comfortable, but also conserves precious energy that your body would otherwise expend trying to stay warm or cool. It's a fundamental need that will always have barter value. And there you have it. 10 crucial categories of barter items that could mean the difference between just surviving and truly being prepared. From the security of ammunition to the life-saving power of medicine, the necessity of clean water and food, to the practical value of tools, knowledge, and warm clothing, each one plays a vital role. It's not just about accumulating things, it's about understanding their inherent worth. Preparation is an ongoing journey, not a destination. Start small if you need to, but start today. Assess your situation, environment, and potential needs. Prioritize, plan, and then take action. The peace of mind from being prepared is invaluable. These items can help others, build community, and trade for what you lack. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips. Stay prepared and stay safe. Sharing knowledge is key. Let us know in the comments if there are other essential barter items. Until next time, keep honing those skills and building those preps.